Hi, grade 3 students. How are you all doing? Welcome to the science lecture video number 3 for semester 3, and we are still talking about parts of a plant. Plants are living things. They need different things from their environment to grow and to reproduce. And they also show different parts. The hidden part of a plant is called the roots. Plants also have stems. Here are the leaves of this plant, and the yellow parts are the flowers. This means that this plant is a flowering plant, since flowering plants are the plants that bloom, that make flowers. This is a cucumber plant, so the flowers of the cucumber plant turn into cucumbers, which are the fruits of the cucumber plant. Each one of these parts has its own function in the plant's life cycle. The roots, for example, help the cucumber plant to take water and minerals from the soil. The stem supports the plant and carries the leaves, the flowers, and the fruits. The flower of this plant makes the seeds and helps the plant to reproduce. The leaves are the green parts that catch sunlight and carbon dioxide. But what do green plants need sunlight and carbon dioxide for? They use them to make food. Leaves are important. But are all plant leaves the same? Do all plants have the same shape, size of leaves? Most of the leaves are green, and there are actually two types of leaves. Plants may have broad leaves or needle-like leaves. The lemon tree, for example, the mango tree also have broad leaves, while the cactus plant, the cypress tree are two examples of plants with needle-like leaves. Needle-like leaves are important because they help the plant to save the water inside it. They reduce the loss of water. Let's play this game to identify different plants' parts and talk about their functions. Where are the flowers? So select the flowers. The flowers are the yellow parts of the tomato plant. This is correct. Where are the leaves of the pepper plant? The leaves are the green parts. And they are important since they catch sunlight and carbon dioxide. Where is the fruit of the pepper plant? Here are the fruits. They help the plant to make seeds. Where is the stem? The stem is the line that supports the plant and holds leaves, fruits, and flowers. Flowers make seeds, then flowers turn into fruits. Here are the seeds, they are inside the fruit. Once they are in the soil and with the good conditions, they will grow into new plants. Indicate the part where the plant makes most of its food. Where do plants cook? Where do they make their food? In the leaves. Excellent. Leaves catch sunlight and take in carbon dioxide to make food. Select the part of the plant that carries water and food through the plant. So water and food pass from the roots in the stem, through the stem to the other parts of the plant. So there are two types of leaves, but what are different types of stems that plants have? Most stems grow above the ground, but there are also two types of underground stems. The 5 types of above ground stems are the trunk. The trunk is a woody, thick, hard stem that grows high and ramifies. It makes branches. The style is also a woody, thick and hard stem that grows high, but it does not ramify. It does not have branches. Some plants have green stems. Green stems are thin, are hollow, they are green, and they are flexible. We can bend them. Cacti are plants with fat stems. The cactus stem stores water inside. The last type of above-ground stems is the vine. The vine is a climbing stem. It grows on the surface ground until it finds something to get upright. So, the 5 above-ground stems are trunk, stipe, green stem, cactus stem, and vine. What about the underground stems? There are 2. The tuber, the potato that you eat, is a stem. You are eating a stem, the stem of the potato plant. Yes, this is a stem that stores food and has buds where new plants can grow. This stem grows under the ground. The bulb is an underground reduced stem. Onions and garlics are plants with bulbs. They have underground stems. They have also fleshy edible leaves. We eat their white edible leaves. This is the diagram of an onion, and here is its stem, the bulb. Onions have also fleshy leaves. We eat these leaves. These leaves are edible, and here are the roots of this plant. But are all the plant's roots the same? No. The roots form the underground part of the plant, and they come also in different shapes and have different nature. Roots fix the plant in the soil, and they all dig into the ground to get the water and nutrients necessary to the growth of the plant. Most of the roots grow underground, but some types of roots called aerial roots grow above the ground. So when next time they ask you, is there any types of roots that grow above the ground? You can say yes. Aerial roots are types of roots that grow above the ground. We can see them. But most of the time and usually, roots grow under the ground to get the water and the minerals needed by the plant. The roots hidden under the ground set the plant in the ground and allow it to feed. Different plants have different roots. Look at the different roots of these different plants. Roots are usually hidden in the soil. How many types of underground roots is there? There are 3 types of underground roots: tap roots, fibrous roots, storage roots. What's the difference? Taproot consists of one large main root. Let's take a look. I'll color it in yellow. Here is the main root, one main root with smaller side roots. So this system of roots consists of one main root with smaller side roots. Here is the main root, the primary taproot, and this type of roots heeds deep into the soil. It digs deep into the soil to look for water and nutrients. Fibrous roots look like messy hair. They consist of many thin, highly branched roots. Too many roots and there is no main root. This type of roots grow near the surface of the soil. They do not dig deep in the soil, but they run just below the surface to get all their needs. Let's talk about the third type of roots, the storage roots. Some roots of plants are edible. This means that some plants store food in their roots to have enough food over the winter. Let's go back to this slide and indicate the type of each of these roots. The first one, look, here is the main line with the smaller sidelines. And this root is not fat. It doesn't store food. So this is a taproot. Excellent. Let's go for the second one. A main root with small side roots. So this is also a taproot. What about the third one? Can you see a main root? Is there a main root? There is no main root. It looks like messy hair. So this is a system of fibrous roots. Excellent. This root looks fat, isn't it? It stores food in it. So this is a storage root. The last one also is fat. It stores food in it. It is edible. So this is also a storage root. We can also say that this is the main root with a small side roots. So we can also tell that this is a taproot. The last plant has a storage root and a taproot. Here is another question. Look at plants A and B. Indicate the type of the roots that plant A has. Taproots, fibrous roots, or storage roots? The roots of this plant look like hair. Excellent. So this plant has fibrous roots. Good job. Plant B is a carrot. This is the carrot plant. Roots such as carrots seek water deep into the soil. So they grow deep into the soil. There is a line. Here is the main root with a small side root. But this root is also fat. It stores food in it. So we can say that the carrot plant has a storage root. Since it stores food and it is edible, we can eat it. But it is also a tap root with one main root and smaller side roots. Other examples. Here are two types of plants. The first one, look, there is a main line with small side roots. What's the type of the roots? Tap roots, fibrous, or storage? Tap roots. Excellent job. The second one. Is there a main root? No, there is no main roots. They look like a messy hair. This is a system of fibrous roots. Do you want more examples? Let's go. Last two examples. main root with the small side roots. But this is a fat root. It stores food in it and it is edible. So this plant has a storage root and a taproot. The last one, it looks like a messy hair, and this is a system of fibrous roots. Plants are living things. They do respire, respiration is breathing, and they also make their own food since they need food. The root's job is to absorb water and minerals from the soil and give them to the other parts of the plant so they can make their own food. Plants have different parts. They have stems, they have flowers, sometimes they grow fruits, they have leaves, and they also have roots. Roots are the part of the plant that grows in the soil. Why is that? Because roots fix the plant to the soil and they absorb water and minerals needed for the growth of the plant. Plants can have aerial roots, which are the roots that grow above the ground. Tap roots consist of one main root with smaller side roots. Dandelions are examples of plants with tap roots. Fibrous roots look like messy hair. There is no main line. A tomato plant and also grass have fibrous roots. Some plants, such as beets, carrots, and radishes, have storage roots. They store food in their roots, and their roots are edible, so we call them storage roots. If you still have any questions about the lesson, please contact me. Bye bye.